Now, it just dawned on me, and instead of expanding, you're like getting smaller inside. Like, say for example, you either work out a muscle or it gets weaker. You don't just get stronger from not like training a muscle, right? And it's funny too, because I'm at the gym right now, so that's ironic to say. You're either working on something or it's falling off. You feel me? Let me give you another example. You're either putting out content or you're becoming non-relevant. And the last example I'm going to give you is artists. You're either constantly putting out new music, new content, whatever it is, or you're falling off. Like, people are forgetting about you. I give you 3 examples that proves that you're either evolving or you're dying. I now have like a complete understanding of you're either evolving or you're literally falling off. You're withering inside. You're not growing, You're not and that's why change is always imminent. And in this moment right now, you're changing for the better. This is why, if you're watching this video, Most High God giving you an interesting journey from the rest that most people could not handle. So you're probably going through dark night of the soul where, you weren't quite knowing of like what you were going to do next. And I think God and I'm pretty sure God put you in that situation during this time so that way you do the unknown. You do what makes you feel comfortable, or that if $1 million was given to you right now to put into what you love to do, to invest, God wants you to do that right now. God wants you to fully trust that. And it's when you feel uncomfortable about something, about doing it, that's what will take off, God's not gonna like make what you feel completely easy to just jump into, like take off so easily. That would be too, that wouldn't be a challenge to it, right? So, with that being said, it's whatever it is that you felt like you were procrastinating on. I feel like that is what God has called you to do right now. And you might have started it, but you weren't really consistent at it. You feel me? And it doesn't matter you're working 1 job or 3 jobs. God's saying do that thing and trust that it will all come together for you. And you might be in a time where you're just deeply depressed, or you might be, you might just be feeling like, what's the point anymore? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that is when God is integrating new things into your life, where you will be glad that you just chose to jump into. It's not supposed to be perfect. All right? Again, if it doesn't feel perfect, that means do it. Because if it was perfection, it wouldn't be no evolution from that. If it's a little bit challenging, that allows you to evolve. But if it's not, you're withering inside. Like when you get used to, curling 10 pounds, that's obviously not going to change you. So you're not going to grow from that. Therefore, you're technically withering it, you're getting weaker. You're not, or you're staying consistent. And consistent, there's no such thing as like consistency as far as that aspect. You either get stronger or you get weaker. There's no, you don't just stay at the same. Like the stock market just doesn't like stay at the same its entire time. It's either going up or down. That's how you're either changing for the better or you're changing for the worse. And I feel like it all speaks, it all comes back to the same thing, that you're either evolving right now or you're dying. You're withering away. I like to use that term better. All right, so do what you feel that you're being called to do, but also do something that's a little bit challenging, that's a little bit uncomfortable for you. And that is God telling you you're supposed to be doing it right now.